Hello, couplets. Welcome back to another Bear With me, BearElliott. All right, we've hit the last segment for our Chesapeake Community Center investigation for paranormal activity by my ghost hunting group, the Greater Ohio Spirit Trackers. So yes, we investigated this on October 10th, 2015, and we were invited down there and had a great time. So we've looked at the history of the building, we've looked at the entities that happen that maybe, I always say it may be because there's no definites when it comes to ghost hunting. Let's just say that everything's up for speculation. So we looked at the entities that are speculated at haunting the location. Now we're going to look at the evidence. Now there's a little disclaimer that I need to say. I usually do EVPs. Now what's an EVP, everyone? Everybody together. An EVP is an electronic voice phenomenon. Now that's where an entity interacts with us through electronic means. That's kind of my big thing. I carry around a microphone, I do recordings, I listen to the recording while I'm recording it, all that kind of stuff. I'm still going through the evidence of that and have yet to locate anything that I can definitely say, hey, this is weird. But I do have two pieces of evidence I wanted to share with you. The first one is going to be a photo. Now this particular photo is highly controversial. We're kind of still debating it. I've shown this to my group. I've shown this to multiple locations to get feedback on this. Because when I took the photo, and it was taken with my camera, and it was in complete pitch darkness. Now, when you look at the photo, it's taken on the second floor where there's a lot of activity, and by one of the rooms that has been reported to have a lot of activity. Now, when I took this photo, it was complete darkness, and the only light source that was coming through was the light at the end of the hall. Now, note that I am a few steps into the hallway, and behind me, there are windows that lead downstairs, down the flight of steps, that do allow light to come in by passing cars and so forth. Also, the ghost hunters were carrying flashlights. Now, at the time that I took this photo, no flash was used, and there was no light source visible at all. It took the photo, and of course, the iris took a little bit of time to actually be able to take it. And when it took the photo, I was like, whoa, this is interesting. This is weird because it kind of looks like, well, I want you to see the photo. So let's first look at the photo. I'm going to show it to you. Look at it, pause the video, do whatever you need to do, but look at this photo and look at the left side of the photo. And then we're going to come back and let's have a chat about that. Okay, what do you think? So you've seen the photo, and we have something or someone that appeared in the photo on the left-hand side. It's what we would call, in the biz, a shadow person. Basically, it's just a black-looking entity that looks like a shadow. Now, here's the controversy. Because when we took it through, when we just originally look at the photo, not being doctored or anything in Photoshop, it's like, whoa, you can tell there's no light source. Now, when you do put it through a photo process, such as Photoshop, it brings out all of those lighter colors behind it, such as the grays. Now, that's the photo that I'm showing you. That is through a Photoshop process. You can see that there's definitely an entity. Now, it appears to be a female that's wearing a dress of some type. It looks turn of the century because there's a large bump on the back, which makes me think, okay, there's maybe, I don't know. It looks very turn of the century-esque. Definitely her hairstyle. I say her because it looks like a female that her hair is pulled back into a bun. Now, here's the thing. There's a couple things you need to think about with this photo. There was flashlights being used behind me, but none were actually pointing that way. Number two, one of the ghost hunters, Patty, she was standing towards the back of me to my right, and she had a bun that evening. Now, Patty's a rather short little woman, little thing, and the entity appears to be very tall, in fact, passing the door frame, because that's the door frame behind her. Is it a shadow? Is it a shadow person? Now, we did try to recreate this 3 separate times using myself, Patty, and different types of light source, and we're not able to reproduce this. So who knows what this is? That's kind of a weird one. It's up for speculation. Okay, is this a shadow person? Is this not? What exactly is this? So that's the first piece of evidence. Number 2, we're going to look at a video. Now, this particular video, it goes very, very fast. So I've slowed down the video. It's at 10 seconds into the video that something appears in the video. And I want to have you keep your eyes towards the right side of the screen. And we're going to take a look at that now. And then we'll come back. Did you miss it? It was really, really quick. So I put it on there a couple times for you. I've slowed it down as much as possible so you can see. Hopefully with it being on YouTube, it can be a little bit strange because it doesn't have the exact same quality that I'm looking at. But I've shown this video to a few different people, and this is the weird thing because this is the exact same location that shadow woman appeared from the photo. It was the exact same area. Now, in the video, you do see our guide going into a doorway behind whatever it was. Now, this actually has color. I could see white and I could see blue, and it looked like something female was walking in front of the photo, in front of the camera, in front of me. No one on the group, no one that was giving us a tour had those colors on. So it's very, very strange. So yes, who knows? That could be another entity. So yes, I have 2 photographic evidence, 1 video, 1 photograph, that is highly speculative of what may be going on. Now there are, like if you've seen in the video, there are women that do happen to haunt this, but none of them were a girl or that would be an 8-year-old to a 12-year-old. Now there is a woman in white. Who knows, maybe she wanted to wear blue that night. Who knows? Who knows if it wasn't a transient go? Who knows if whatever it was. It's really hard to say. But yeah, there are the photographic evidence from the Chesapeake Community Center that I happen to capture. So I'd love to hear your feedback. Please leave comments. Comment on my Facebook page. You'll find all that information below. Or come and visit us on our Greater Ohio Spirit Tracker. It's kind of a mouthful. Visit us on our website, and also that information is down below, and our Facebook page. So I'd love to hear some feedback. Give me what you think it could possibly be. Are they ghosts? Is it just me being crazy? Is it? Who knows? Maybe it was a giant moth. So I hope you've enjoyed this series with the Chesapeake Community Center, and definitely check them out if you happen to be in Southern Ohio. And I hope you are having a boo-tastic time with all my ghosts and stuff, and especially this is a very haunted season. So until next time, bye, Cublet!
I could go out in the dark and see you calling my name. I hear you shouting, hear you calling, but it's not the same. Every word that you are throwing right into my back doesn't matter to me, cause I'm keeping my track. Let me go, let me go.